Oh, come on, Angel.
Take 25.
That disappoints me.
I know.
He had to show you.
You were telling the
went my
story
day.
and I already missed it.
Yeah, but there went my day. Usually it's you bailing him out.
He tricked me. But yeah, someone just brought these in. What do y'all think about it?
Oops. That's one he's buying.
I think it's a counterfeit.
What'd you say?
What?
What'd you say?
It keeps blurring. What?
She did that on purpose, Keith.
Whenever there's bad stuff, I always whisper it. It's blurring. Okay, there we go. There's the front. There's the back, and it's a bad word, counterfeit. But this one, you can really tell. Watch. Wait for it. Wait for it. Man, that queen. It looks like her face is melting. It looks like she had a facelift gone wrong.
Bad makeup day.
Yeah, this is a really bad makeup day.
Cat grading service.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dollars sometimes it's hard to tell, but when you see this,
That one just looked.
she looks like a cartoon.
Yeah, it didn't look right, but I'm not. You know, I know just enough to be dangerous.
Yeah, she did not age with grace on this one.
Her makeup person took the day off.
Yeah, weren't we just talking about that?
Yes.
Like Tammy Faye?
Yeah. Well, like we used to joke, back in the '70s when I worked at Penny's worked with the public and automotive. Some of these women come in and do you think she used an inch wide spatula or a 4-inch wide to put all that on at one time?
Thanks for letting me look at your lovely counterfeits.
Yeah. Like I said, I got,
Purposely got them so you can compare.
well, like I said, I got a set of the Morgans that are, what's the top, whatever, 70. Okay, they're perfect, but they are counterfeit to show them to the kids so I can tell them here. This is one you'll never own real because Grandpa can't afford it.
Well, yeah, if you got an MS-70 graded Morgan, man, you'd be rich.
Well, this right on it, it said
I
copy.
have one. One doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If somebody could get one, you'd be rich.
Yeah, a real one.
Yeah, if somebody could get a real one, you'd be rich
Well,
because
that's like-
they would have had to like pull it without letting it drop into the bag.
I watched a thing the other day where it said that the Morgans, China's getting them almost perfect now. They got the weight, the size. It's getting real tough to tell what's fake and what ain't.
No, they're probably making them with real silver, so
Well, yeah, but making them all real silver,
yeah.
or they still hollow, filled with something
Well,
else.
for a key date,
Oh, yeah.
making it with pure silver or with the silver.
Yeah.
What do you think about that gold and silver price, buddy?
Silver's good. It's still down a little bit.
Just a hair under 32.
Yeah, well, it's higher than it was last week then.
Gold is at an all-time high today. It reached.
And I was laughing for the last, week and a half, 2 weeks about it going up and people are going down because people hurried up and bought it, thought they was gonna make quick money. And that and coins doesn't mesh at all.
Well, gold has reached an all-time high before this video.
Yep,
$3,245 and some change. Right
What is
now
it
it's
now?
sitting at $32.35. It's
Yeah.
down $5 from an all-time high.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
higher than it was yesterday.
oh yeah, but
Get you some gold. It's good.
give me some money,
Gold is good.
give me some money.
Trade it's a good time
No.
to trade a little bit of gold for silver though.
Nope.
I think so.
No. I made a
102 to
rule,
1.
when I start buying silver for the kids, I made the rule, I tell them, you only cash it in if
You
it's
know,
an
like-
emergency. If one of them has a serious issue, I will cash in part of their inheritance to bail them out now. Otherwise, I don't cash it back in.
Yep.
I put it away and don't think about it. That's why I try to keep like this. What I'm buying today is what?
If it's
36, what did we figure out?
do this before you got here.
$60-some dollars,
Yep.
which I couldn't make a house payment or a car payment.
Yeah, you got your 100
100
year,
year,
and
for-
now you just need the 1903.
Yep.
And they did not make a
They
1906.
didn't make the 06, but I started this, do you guys know your songs? Remember the games people play? Well, this is my games people play. My grandson, I remember the comment he made when I first started giving him coins. Do you think this is one that was in a holdup with Jesse James? I don't know, I wasn't there.
So that could be
So-
a Jesse James hold up
Yeah,
dollar.
well, so now I got the idea here a while back to put a set together for 100 years before they was born. But I'm not looking for perfect coins. I want them to make sure they look like they're 100 and some years old.
So you want them to look old.
I want them to look not dissolved, but, like this one here.
Not pocket pieced.
Right, if we take this out of the holder.
You want to see details,
Okay,
just
Angel-
not.
Angel, I need your expertise. If you take that out, now, that's a 1900s. That's a 124-year-old coin.
Yeah, it looks like it's been spent a little bit.
Right, it's 100 years before my oldest grandchild was born. And that's what I want for them here, because they keep coming up with, is this, this is what was around
Yeah,
100 years before you were born.
yeah, it's fun.
It's, like I say, it's the games we play. Okay? I'm trying to keep my grandkids and kids interested in going in this hobby.
Now you can't get it back in.
Come on, I'm like I said, I know just enough to be dangerous. But
Flip 1, Floyd 0.
There you go. No, it's a lot less than 0. There's a lot more than 1, trust me. But it's just they're getting to the age where the last one's out of school, so he's got a job, and he's starting to buy a coin here and there for himself, and that was the whole idea. Because here, if you take what I give you when you was born and look at what it's worth now, okay, there's your emergency and or old age fund. Mm-hmm. It doesn't cost you. It's just like I've been starting the last few years getting current coins to keep their books up, because if I look at the other ones, he's putting stuff in.
I know,
the
he's
danger-
messing with the
He's
stapler.
putting stuff in the dangerous bin, where I keep getting behind in here.
Weren't you saying something about you're rethinking about how you got them proof sets?
Oh, yeah, but it's too late. I got the kids' proof sets since they were born. Like my son, he was born in 1970. So he's got what? 55 years this year? Mm-hmm. Okay? They're not worth what you pay.
Well, I
And I
mean,
hate to break the string for them.
right now, though.
Oh, yeah, well, they judged it on the nickels and the pennies, but they're not worth what we're paying. But, 1970, the initial set I bought for him cost me $4.50. I actually cost more now for a 1970, but not a hell of a lot,
Yeah, it's still that price or around that price.
Yeah, it's still $10 or under,
Yeah.
and it's 50 years to catch up to itself.
Yeah.
How long is he gonna? His grandkids might see these new proof sets I'm getting them come up to what I paid for them. But I'm trying to keep it, like he says. When we have it we call it disbursement, where I take all the coins and put them on the floor and let them each take a turn pulling one. Okay, and like he says, Grandpa, their dad, it's going to be a long time. The bicentennial sets, I was buying them right here for $3 a set.
Yeah, now they're more
Now
than that.
they're $20-some a set. Or
Close to it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like, oh, I see what you mean, Dad.
They're over 20.
Yeah, okay. If I take this and put it away, if I give it to you now, you got nothing invested. You put it away until you are older, retirement age, you have that much more money towards your retirement, or God help you, you have an issue like me and get forced to retire, you have some kind of backup going on.
Yeah, but see, you paying $4 or $5 in the 70s, and now what are they, like $45?
Yeah, oh.
That's like super hyperinflation.
25s were 40, high 44s, low 45, and I paid $450 in 70, okay?
Only 10 times the money.
Yeah, but they're not worth 10 times the money. The $74.50 said it's not worth 10 times the money. The cost has went up 10 times, but the value hasn't.
I think they issued them like around $9 in the 70s.
I paid $450 for the 70 set.
Okay, in the
Friend-
late 70s they raised the price.
Yeah, oh yes, they went up steadily, but a friend
Should
of
be in a
mine.
book.
Yeah, actually, in the red book tells you
Yeah.
like
Issue price.
issue
Well, yeah,
prices.
but see, a friend of mine's dad was getting them, and at that time he could only buy 5. And one of the people that bought them passed, and he asked me if I was interested in doing it. So he planted the seed to do them for the kids.
Yeah, you got a deal, Floyd. They were issued at $5.
Okay, well, say, he give her,
You probably got it aftermarket.
no, he was buying them from the mint.
Oh, directly from the mint?
Yeah, because then, a few years later, the mint opened up a little bit, and I got on the list where I could buy enough sets to take care of the kids.
Well, dang, the issue price of the 3-piece set was $15.
Yeah. It's just, okay, so, and now, it's, well, the 70 set, okay, say 5. All right, what are you selling to now? I think I got the last set from you because I did what I said I'd never do. I broke one open to do my kids' typeset. Because I put, at the end, it says their birth year. I put a proof or a mint set in those coins.
Yeah, this is the old book. It only goes up to
Yeah.
2006.
Yeah, we
Okay.
sold out the other books. The new ones are on the way.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't go up near as fast as what the mint suddenly is making big money on coins. Like all the foolish people that pre-ordered from private people the 25 pennies and paid a fortune for them. Now, he couldn't stop it any longer, so now they're back making them. So now you're gonna find some in your sets from, your rolls from the bank.
Yeah.
For a penny.
Well, in 2005, you could get the proof set. The issue price was $22.95. So
Yeah.
they only added $20 since
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, only 20. In what? 95,
About-
20 years?
Yeah, 20
Yeah.
years. Dang! I didn't realize it was 20 years.
But it's like, okay.
Time
There's
flies.
still only what? $1.76 or something in face value in them sets?
Well, they usually, you get like 4 or 5 quarters now.
Oh, yeah, well, and then they started the deal where, I don't know if the quarter deals are going on again, but they started that in the presidential, the dollar coin.
Yeah, they're done with the
Yeah.
presidential coin,
Yeah.
so.
And then they did the women in history.
Yeah, now it's the lady quarters.
Yep. But that's just another excuse to jack things up. But anyhow, I want to thank everybody again for all the help they've been and the ideas. Helping keep me sane. And have a good week. And remember, if you like this, and Angel's doing it today, so it's a little more sane than when Keith is on it with me.
It seems like you're having a little bit more
you-
fun.
Yeah. Now,
heard
see,
that.
I was trying to be nice to Keith and not say that on air. Like I said, the amount of people that walk up in the store and tell me their favorite part of these videos is me picking on Keith, and I get to tell them, gee, that makes us just alike. That's my favorite part too. But if you like it, tell us. If you don't, change channels.
All right,
That's
Floyd.
what the round dial is for.
See you next week.
See you next week.